I started wet shaving when I was still on active duty in the Army. Part of being in the Army is you get up and you shave every morning, and then you go and do physical training for an hour, and that has a way of really irritating your skin. A friend of mine suggested I try wet shaving. I tried it, in about 3 weeks of cutting myself up, I started getting good shaves out of it.
The Army also introduced him to Mandy Parker, who became his wife and business partner.
We got married in 2009. In 2011, after I got back from my last tour to Iraq, she and I took our belated honeymoon to Scotland, and that's where the name comes from, for one. When we came up with the idea to start making soap, we were actually on top of the William Wallace Monument in Stirling, Scotland. The tree in our logo is actually just from a photo that we took in Queen Anne's garden in Stirling Castle. So I started making soap and went through probably 5 or 6 different iterations of formulas before we hit on the one that is basically the basic formula of what we sell today. I didn't want to put a premium price tag on it. I didn't want us to be so vulnerable to any type of economic downturn, but I also didn't want to turn off your average everyday shaver that maybe just has one razor, one soap, and an aftershave at a time. We're still making the same size batches that we were 8-9 years ago. A typical batch for me is 24 jars of soap, about 10 refill pucks, and about 30 samples.
Mandy and Rob have something new brewing.
Nothing goes better with your morning shave than a cup of really good coffee. We've always thought for a longest time that the kind of people that are willing to pay for premium soap, premium shaving products, they're probably already drinking high-end coffee.
We've got this one gutted, almost ready to start cleaning the concrete floors.
The Lovans are not only committed to their brand, they are also helping revitalize their home base. Boonville, Arkansas is a small town with about 4,000 residents. Its population and economy have been in decline since the mid-20th century.
We bought the theater and the 2 buildings next to it to turn it into a theater, an old-time candy shop, and an arcade. So it'll be a 3-building complex. And it's, we're trying to put everything that we make from Stirling back into cleaning up, a town that's fallen on some really hard times over the last few decades. By the end of it, my hope is that these entire both sides of the street for this block right here, every window will have a Stirling sign on it.
It's all about the shave. The #1 source for wet shave news.